Okay, so good morning for everyone. Today I am going to be interviewing Patricia and I am going to do the interview in Spanish. So, hola Patricia, ¿cómo estás?
Hola Camila.
El día de hoy te voy a hacer unas preguntas y quiero que me respondas de una manera sencilla lo que pienses sobre esto. Entonces, la primera pregunta que tengo para ti el día de hoy es, para ti, ¿qué es real?
Es lo que yo pueda ver, lo que yo pueda darme cuenta de que así es, eso es real.
Ajá. ¿Y tú crees que esto que llamamos real, como esta realidad, la podemos cambiar? ¿Se puede cambiar eso?
Sí, claro,
¿Cómo?
sí, claro, uno puede ver las cosas hoy de una forma y mañana de otra y es la misma realidad.
¿Y tú qué crees que puede hacer que esa realidad cambie?
Yo pienso que la realidad puede cambiar siempre y cuando uno como ser cambie y vea las cosas diferentes.
O sea, que tú crees que la realidad es diferente para cada quien.
Sí, claro, sí, la realidad es diferente para cada persona.
Ajá, ok. ¿Qué opinas acerca de la verdad? Para ti, ¿qué es la verdad?
Pues la verdad es algo que yo siento, que yo veo y que así lo expreso, que para mí es verdad. Lo que yo veo y lo que yo siento.
¿Y cómo estás tú segura de que algo es verdad?
Porque como yo ya me lo imaginé y yo ya lo vi y yo estoy segura que esto es verdad.
Ajá.
Porque ya lo vi y ya lo comprobé, entonces para mí eso es verdad.
O sea, que para ti algo es verdad solo si lo puedes comprobar.
Pues no tanto comprobarlo, porque por eso hay muchas cosas que uno no los comprueba, pero sabe que es verdad. Pero hay otras cosas que uno sí son tan tangibles para uno que uno lo comprueba y es verdad.
Entiendo.
Pero no porque no todo lo que yo pueda comprobar no sea verdad, no.
Ok. ¿Qué opinas acerca de la libertad, de ser libre? ¿Qué es ser libre?
Es tener responsabilidad de mis actos, de mi forma de ser, de mi forma de actuar, eso es ser libre.
¿Y tú crees que realmente somos libres?
En cierta medida, de todos modos tenemos algo sobre nosotros que no nos deja ser tan libres.
¿Qué es eso?
Uno siempre tiene el estigma de pensar, si yo hago esto, es mi libertad, pero ¿qué dirá la gente? ¿Pero qué pensará el otro? Entonces eso hace que uno no sea libre totalmente.
O sea, que la sociedad es la que determina qué tan libres somos.
Sí, porque uno vive en una sociedad. Y entonces si uno se rige, porque no, pues para mí esto es libre y yo lo puedo hacer, no, pero es que también ahí está la sociedad que lo está mirando.
Y para ti, ¿qué tan libre tienes que ser para sentirte bien? Si me hago entender.
Bueno, eso sí ya va en cada persona, o sea, no es que porque yo no sea libre no me sienta bien, porque yo me puedo sentir bien sin ser totalmente libre.
O sea, que tú crees que no es totalmente necesaria la libertad.
En cierto modo no, porque por lo menos si yo digo, hoy no vas a salir, entonces no es que tú te sientas súper aburrido porque no vas a salir y no tengas la libertad de salir, no.
Ok, entiendo. Bueno, Patricia, muchísimas gracias por haberme dado esta entrevista. Un placer.
Con mucho gusto, Camilo.
Y gracias. Okay, so now I'm going to answer the questions myself. So let's begin. For me, what is real? Real is everything that I can see, that I have a proof that it exists. For example, I can say that this mouse is real because I am touching it and I know that it is real. I know that something is real because I can have proof about it, yeah. So if I can change the reality, well, this starts to change like the way that I see things, because when we start talking about the reality, well, I do think as my mother that everyone has their own reality. As for me, my reality can be like a happy reality where, I don't know, I have the things that I want and I have my family. For another person, its reality can be bad. I mean, he can have many problems and he can see the world in a different way. So if I can change reality, well, I think that what I can change is the way in which I see the world. What is true? Well, I think that something is true also if it has a proof to be true. I can't affirm something just saying that it exists. Well, in this place, we could enter like a dilemma in which we're going to talk about, well, so how can you talk about God or things like that? But I'm going to stay away from this problem, and I am just going to say that for me, what is true is what I can prove, what I can say that it has something to back it up. So how can you be sure that something is true? Well, the same thing that I just said. I need to have the proof to show that it is true. What is free? Well, I think that I am going to tackle this question as what is to be free. So to be free is to have the power to decide, to make your own claims and make your own decisions. I do think, as my mother, that the society has a lot of influence over what I believe that is free, but I also think that we have a certain type of freedom, even though the society is, um, well, telling us what to do. Because the society can tell me what to believe in, what religion should I follow. They can try to lead me to something, but at the end, at the moment of truth, I am the one that is going to decide whether if I believe them or not. So, is anyone ever really free? I don't think so. I think that, well, not only the society, but our parents, our friends, our home, everything is changing the way that we see things. I mean, we never really construct a really personal and own way of seeing things. We always have something that guide us. We always have something that tell us what to do. We always have that model that it's above us that we try to follow. So how free is free enough? I think that this can also change from person to person, and as my mother said, as for one person, he might need more things to be free, other one might not. So I think that if I try to make like a final statement, it could be that free enough is to feel that you aren't being able to do things that really matter, not like going to parties or something like that, but like decide where your life is going. I mean, there is where you're free enough, when you have the control over your life. So yes, I think that my mother gave some good answers, but she didn't tackle well the generation gap, the digital divide. And if I wanted to talk about these things from the digital divide, I think things would change a lot, because technology is nowadays everywhere, and I think that is getting privacy away from us. I think that is just spying on us, and each day it has been progressing more, and I mean, we're losing our freedom, because the iPad, the phone, the computer, we are putting on it all our information, and we don't really know what is happening with it. I mean, there could be like someone that knows everything about us, and we don't really know who is that person. So in that case, the reality might change. In that case, the reality that I think I live on is being changed from the reality that these persons that are, let's say, above us are seeing, because the reality is that they have the power over everyone. And my reality in this case is that I think that I am free and that I have my privacy, but really there is someone who knows everything about me, and that is kind of creepy. So all in all, I think that the generation gap do has something to do in these terms of digital and technology, but I also think that, as I already said, my mother and I, we think we see things in a similar way, and this is due to what I said, like in the middle of this, that we are influenced by our parents, by the way that we grow up and how we are showed the world. So yeah, I think that we're not free at all, and that the digital environment is getting it's getting our privacy, and it's just knowing everything about us. So thank you.